It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Will you be mine? See, what you're looking at is a beautiful slice of heaven. This is where I love to come to just escape. To escape a lot of reality, a lot of the outside. Because it's like it's got its own spot in the world where the outside don't come in. And sometimes you need that. Sometimes you seriously need that, and especially when you need a mental health break. And I guess you could say, as a testimony, it really hasn't been the easiest lately. And I know as a true Christian, we're not supposed to have anything easy, but it's like a lot of things just hit me all at once right now, and especially late last night. Between dealing with my boyfriend, trying to be there for him, he's dealing with spinal stenosis. It's a severe pain in his back, and as his partner, I'm just trying my best to be as strong as I can to be there for him every single day and help him through this. It has not been the easiest for neither one of us. It's truly been a test, especially for our relationship, but we're pushing through it. But it's not the easiest to deal with. On top of that, my only living grandfather, who's not doing so well, and he just recently had surgery, and it's a lot to deal with that as well. 'Cause, like I said, he's the only father figure I have left. Then on top of seeing that, what's going on with Florida? I mean, of course, a hurricane is only a natural thing to deal with, but it's not the easiest to constantly see. Who wants to constantly see their people losing their homes, losing their business, or just losing their lives? I mean, every time you turn on the television, it's always something. But the Bible is being fulfilled, and I try to look at it that way. Everything we see, disaster-wise, war-wise, it's all come to fulfillment. The Bible is come to fulfillment, which means God is on his way. So I look at that as a relief and as a comfort, even with what we deal with. Then on top of that, a local, recently, a local resident and a 15-year-old student, he committed suicide because he was being bullied in school in a homophobic manner. So, from someone like me who was bullied for the same thing when I was in school, that kind of set me back, gave me a flashback, gave me a trigger, and it was to a point that I had to calm myself down because I can't stand bullying with a passion. Bullying is something I hate. Like I said, it was something I had to deal with when I was young, and I still don't tolerate it. I hate it with a passion. Between all that, and then on top of it, I have my own health that I'm fighting through and have to deal with. I'm fighting every single day to try to fight through it, and my health is not exactly at the top best. It's decreasing slowly but surely, but it's like when you have your own stuff to deal with, how do you take on everybody else's? And the thing is, it's hard to say this, but hospitality is something that I feel God did put in me because it's been that way in me ever since I was a kid. I've had this thing of taking care of other people. It started every time my mother was not well, every time she was severely sick, and my dad was away at work. I was always the one at home to make sure to try to nurse her back to health and to make sure my little sisters was okay. So it's like I had to take control of everything. I had to be on top of everything. And even though it made me the person I am today, it made me the strong-willed person I am today and the caring and passionate person I am. Sometimes when you put your own inner feeling or inner feelings aside or inner mental health or whatever aside just for somebody else, sometimes it could really take a heavy toll on you. And it's like last night with thinking about everything I just said, it's like everything just hit me all at once. Everything about my grandfather, my boyfriend, this whole Florida situation, what happened with the suicide situation. It's like everything just hit me all at once, and it's like I just thank the Lord that I know the Lord and that I'm not licensed to a gun. I'm not even trying to be funny. I am completely serious because the way my temper is, I try so hard not to let that side show because you know you're not supposed to go there unless absolutely necessary. But I really feel that we need to start normalizing that sometimes it's okay not to be okay. And so many days, every single day, I try to be positive. I smile. I give people, I uplift people. I do all that because that's what God puts in me to do. That's what I'm supposed to be here to do. I'm supposed to represent Him and supposed to make sure that this one knows who God is, or that one, whoever's lost in their manner. In either way, I'm supposed to lead people to God. I really feel that's what I'm put here to do. But unfortunately, I'm somebody that feels too much. I feel way too much, and a lot of things you see and a lot of things you remember, a lot of things are painful. A lot of things are so painful to deal with. I just choose every single day to make the best out of it because regardless of what you go through or have been through, it's a choice to be broken. It's a choice to be broken, and it's not good to wallow in misery. It's not good to hold on to bitterness. It's like you just got to learn from it and keep going. But this is also another thing, and this is the whole point of my video. We need to start normalizing that it's okay not to be okay, and that it's not okay to constantly mask emotions. When we constantly mask emotions, we basically swallowing poison when we do that. You're swallowing poison, and what happens when you swallow poison? It slowly kills you on the inside. It slowly changes you. It depresses you. It makes you toxic. You see, and it felt like it's been like this is the beginning of time for women and definitely for men. It's like for men, it's like you have to constantly be made of steel. Like you have no human emotions. And if that mentality is put on you for so many, it's no wonder it's been like that for many generations. You're being told to suck it up, be a man. It ain't gonna bother you. You telling them to suck in all that poison, not getting no help for it, not even allowed to feel it for a moment. And then when they have issues down the line, you really expect for somebody to be normal? We really need to start normalizing that it's okay not to be okay. So it's okay to feel for a minute. As a human being, you have to feel. You have to allow yourself to feel. How else are you supposed to pick yourself back up and keep moving? How else are you supposed to be there for somebody else if you don't take care of your own damn self? So with that being said, I mean, I don't know who needs to hear this. I mean, if you're a caretaker like me, you definitely need to hear this. And just someone in general who constantly feels they have to mask emotions and whatnot, you definitely need to hear this as well. This needs to be said. It was moved on me to do that while I'm sitting out here just praying and talking to God, trying to take a break from everything that I just said and I've been dealing with, because it's not easy. It's not easy, and I can't let stress take me out of this world. I'm gonna leave this world one way or another eventually, but let's just say I'm not trying to rush it. So whoever this reaches, whoever needs to hear this, I hope it helps because you have to learn to start taking care of yourself. It's okay to be there for others. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying don't be there for this one or don't do for that, because everyone needs a helping hand, especially the times we in right now. Everyone can use a helping hand. But in the same breath, do not forget about yourself. Do not put yourself aside for so long. Do not keep sacrificing your own inner health or your own inner desires just for somebody else at times. Sometimes it's okay to be selfish. And I feel like I need to be at that point right now. I need to be selfish at times right now. God knows my heart. He knows my heart. He knows how much I wish I can change this, or how much I will, if I had the power, I would do for that other person. But I'm only one person, and I'm still trying to heal myself. And if I do go through all that, best believe it is only God. Because I can't, there's a lot of things I cannot do on my own free will. It's Him who gives me the strength to do that every single day. It's His strength, not mine. And a lot of people need to understand that. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's not of our own free will when we get through stuff. It's God's strength. It's God who gets us through that. So just keep continue to pray for one another. Keep everyone lifted in prayer. We need prayer right now. We need healing. We just we just need to feel, heal, grow, and stay close to God. Because if you don't have that, best believe you will feel like a lost wandering soul. And I don't want it to get to that point. So just remember to take care of yourself. Take care of other people, but mostly take care of yourself at times. You need to take care of yourself.